Hello everyone, class 10 social science, political science, chapter 1st, power sharing. And today's topic is why power sharing is desirable. Children's, in the previous topic we read the case study of Belgium and Sri Lanka, and we know how both the countries solved the problem of power sharing and which countries solved the problem better. As we know, Belgium has recognized trouble with power sharing, but Sri Lanka added to the trouble by not power sharing. Hope this stories makes you understand why power sharing is necessary. So, in that order, now we start today's topic. So, my topic is why power sharing is desirable. So, there two different sets of reasons can be given in favor of power sharing. There are two different reasons are given. First reason is prudential reason based on calculation of gain and loss. By the prudential reason, we understood what are the profit and losses by sharing power. And second, moral reasons based on moral consideration. By this, we understood the moral reason of power sharing. So, come to the topic now. So here there's two different sets of reasons can given here. First, it is also called prudential reason. Power sharing is good because it helps to reduce the possibility of conflict between the social groups. Power sharing is reduce the possibility of conflict between the social groups. That's why power sharing is good. Okay. So now, since social conflict often leads to violence and political instability, power sharing is a good way to ensure that stability of political order. So small social conflicts leads to violence, and violence are cause of political instability. So only power sharing is a method to ensure the stability of political order. So सिर्फ क्या है, जो social conflicts होते हैं ये किस में चेंज हो जाते हैं, violence में चेंज हो जाते हैं. एंड वायलेंस से क्या होती है, पॉलिटिकल इनस्टेबिलिटी होती है. पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज आपस में आर्ग्यू करती हैं, वो एक दूसरे पे ब्लेम करती हैं, एंड जो गवर्नमेंट है वो गिर जाती है, डाउन हो जाती है. पावर शेयरिंग ही सिर्फ एक रास्ता है जिससे जो पॉलिटिकल स्टेबिलिटी है वो स्टेबल रहती है. इम्पोज द विल ऑफ मेजॉरिटी कम्युनिटी ओवर अदर्स में लुक लाइक एन अट्रैक्टिव ओपिनियन इन द शॉर्ट रन. मीन्स क्या, इम्पोजिंग द विल ऑफ मेजॉरिटी ओवर द मिनॉरिटी, इट लुक अ गुड अट्रैक्टिव ऑप्शन फॉर अ शॉर्ट रन. जो मेजॉरिटी है उसका रूल किसके ऊपर, मिनॉरिटी के ऊपर. कुछ समय के लिए तो एक अट्रैक्टिव ऑप्शन हो सकता है, बट अगर हम इसको लॉन्ग रन में यूज करें तो इट अंडरमाइंस द यूनिटी ऑफ द नेशन. So, social conflicts leads to violence, and violence are the cause of political instability. So, what is political instability means? Propensity of government collapse. जो government है वो collapse हो जाती है, and so many political disputes are there. So, only by the power sharing we ensure the stability of political order. So, power sharing से ही हम जो political order है उसे established कर सकते हैं. Imposing the will of majority committee over others may look like an attractive option in the short run. Impose करना will of majority को minority के ऊपर, it look like a good option for a short run, but in long run it undermines the unity of the nation. तो कहीं ना कहीं ये क्या करता है, अगर इसको long run में हम अप्लाई करते हैं, it अंडरमाइंस द यूनिटी ऑफ द नेशन. जो नेशन की यूनिटी है उसे ये कम कर देता है. सो ओनली बाय द पावर शेयरिंग वी यूनाइट द नेशन. सो इन प्रूडेंटियल रीजन व्हाई पावर शेयरिंग डिजायरेबल. होप यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई पावर शेयरिंग इज डिजायरेबल. बिकॉज रिड्यूस द पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ कन्फ्लिक्ट, एंड सेकेंड स्टेबिलिटी ऑफ पॉलिटिकल ऑर्डर, एंड थर्ड यूनिटी ऑफ द नेशन. Okay, so these are the reasons That's why power sharing is desirable. Now come to our next topic. There is a second deeper reason why power sharing is good for democracies. So, power sharing is the very spirit of democracy. Power sharing is the spirit of democracy. Without democracy, we can't power sharing. We can't imagine democracy. A democratic rule involves sharing power with those affected by its exercise and who have to live with its effects. Okay, so democratic power share their rule with people who live within the country and are influenced by the rules. Okay, so democratic rules जो हैं वो इन्वॉल्व करते हैं पावर शेयरिंग किसके साथ करते हैं विद दोज हु affected by its exercise and who have to live with this effect. जो भी डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट के इफेक्ट होते हैं जो लोग वहाँ रह रहे हैं उन इफेक्ट के साथ उन सभी के साथ डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट में पावर शेयर की जानी चाहिए. पीपल हैव राइट टू बी कंसल्टेड. लोगों को ये राइट हो कि उन्हें कंसल्ट किया जाए कि हाउ दे आर टू बी गवर्न कि उन्हें कैसे गवर्न किया जाना चाहिए. ओके, a legitimate government is one where citizen through participation. a legitimate government एक वैध सरकार वही है जहाँ पे citizens अपने participation से acquire a stake in the system अपनी presence को दिखाते हैं. So these are the second deeper reason of power sharing. So power sharing is a spirit of democracy, and by the power share in a country, people know how the rules and regulations were made by the government for the people's welfare. So hope you understood about both the topics, prudential reason and moral reasons. Now come to the questions. So dear students, note down these questions. First question is, state one prudential reason and one moral reason for power sharing with an example from the Indian context. Okay. Now second question. Power sharing is the true spirit of democracy. Justify this statement. Power sharing is the true spirit of democracy. Justify this statement.